In a panicked voice, Xiao Lu shouted, "Run for your life." Unable to drive due to his injuries, Bro decided to let Xiao Lu take the wheel to the deal at Erdaoliangzi, and off Pan Xiao got up. Turns out that shot missed him. He saw the truck driver wasn't dead and rushed to help bandage him up. They became friends after a fight, but the trucker, seeking revenge, left Pan Xiao to pursue his foe. He was feeling crushed by the lawless survival rules of this wasteland, trudging along the road all alone. Just then, Taiji caught up with him in his car, and to save his skin, Pan Xiao struck a deal with him. Times well, he agreed to take Taiji Diansen. Taiji kept Pan Xiao partly as he hadn't reached Roa, and partly. Pan Xiao, who had been drinking, was of use to him. Meanwhile, Xiao Lu was being pressured by Bro to drive well when BAM. A tire blew out. They crashed into a big rock by the road, and guess what? The gas station owner and his brilliant son were laying in wait. He intended to retrieve Xiao Lu from Pan Xiao and teach him a lesson, but Bro was in the car. Seeing Bro draw a gun, the boss suddenly became timid and cowed, with the thought running through his mind, "Who on earth did I just cross paths with? In the boss here. Come on, tell me your tales." The gas station boss quickly spotted Jinsen in the car. After grilling Xiao Lu for the deal's location, he decided it was time to cash in, sending his bright son to take Xiao Lu home first. He went with Jinsen to Erdaoliangzi for the deal, only to run smack into Taiji's chase on their way back. Taiji popped open the trunk and found his underling bro had checked out for good. Upon finding out Jinsen was taken away, he didn't waste any time. He immediately pulled the so-called clever son to the center of the road, then got into the car and ran him over right in the spot. All they required was just one person to guide them to the bossy Paris. He was about to attack Xiao Lu when Pan Xiao stopped him. Taiji dropped his knife, but not out of mercy. Instead, he pulled out a satellite phone to report an accident, knocked Pan Xiao out cold, and hooked exhaust to the car's tailpipe. He intended to stage the scene as Pan Xiao committing DUI manslaughter before offing himself, something he planned from the start. He had even told Pan Xiao that his wife died from carbon monoxide poisoning. While he was setting things up, Xiao Lu staggered over, pulled out all his cash, begging Taiji to spare Pan Xiao. Taiji took the cash but had no intention of letting Pan Xiao go. Pan Xiao in the car couldn't sit still. "You can't keep that money. Give it back," Xiao Lu shouted from behind the car in a panic. After stealthily shoving a lighter into the exhaust pipe, Taiji took off with Xiao Lu as dawn broke. Temperature in the exhaust rose, the lighter exploded, turning things around, and Pan Xiao escaped. When Pan Xiao woke, the police had already arrived on the scene, and guess who? His courtroom buddy. "You think this won't work? Law's all about proof. Have you got any?" "Nope, I do," the cop replied, repeating Pan Xiao's courtroom words back to him verbatim. He never had a good impression of Pan Xiao, and now he was clearly in a carbon monoxide haze. Regardless of Pan Xiao's words, the cop wouldn't believe. Pan Xiao, with no option but to save Xiao Lu. So he activated the self-destruct device in his car, deliberately creating a fire explosion. Then he jumped out and apologized to the police officer. He pulled out his satellite phone to call for help, grabbed the GPS, and hopped on a passing horse to gallop towards Erdaoliangzi. The scene switches to the gas station owner with bamboo shoots in one hand, a gun in the other, entering the deal site. But lo and behold, the place was empty. Just a truck with its trunk flapping like crazy. He opened it up only to find Xiao Lu inside, and then wham, Taiji took him out. Turns out Taiji had set up camp here and called the bamboo shoot by it to help bury Xiao Lu in the gas station. Pan Xiao, hiding nearby, panicked at the sight, but when he saw the bar on a call, he realized there was reception here. Just as he was about to switch on his phone, his assistant called in. According to schedule, he was supposed to be at his book release event. The assistant waited endlessly, asking Pan Xiao where he was. Pan wanted him to call the police, but he ignored. This simply left Pan Xiao at a loss, so he simply decided not to hide anymore. Then a light bulb went off. He decided to pull a trick. "Hey, Mr. Pan. The big shots are at the venue waiting for you. Let them wait." "What about my bonus?" "No bonus until I'm back. You hear me?" After that, Pan Zio hung up, saying Sio, feeling even more anxious. You just managed to get him out. What the hell are you doing? You're so lucky to be alive. Shut it. Let me talk. Why are you getting let out? Didn't we agree on do good for less crime? You still think you can kill? That's just asking for more trouble. At first, the buyers were skeptical, but Pan Zio whipped out the smoking gun, telling them to check the call logs. That's 110. Bodong, I told you, you're late to the party.